Hi, I'm Victor. This video is for people who've been feeling that something is shifting in the world. But you don't want panic, and you don't want propaganda. You want a calmer, truth-first way to think. You want to understand what's happening without becoming obsessed by it. So here's the question we're dealing with today. Is the world order collapsing? The first thing I want to say is this. Most people are not anxious because they're irrational. They're anxious because life has become harder to predict. And when life becomes harder to predict, your nervous system notices before your logic catches up. Costs rise, and it feels like you're running faster just to stay in the same place. Services slow down, and simple things become frustratingly complicated. Trust weakens, and you start wondering who is telling the truth. Information becomes louder, but not clearer. It's not just that the world feels unstable, it's that your mind starts to feel unstable inside it. And that's the real danger. Because the biggest problem isn't only what happens out there. The biggest problem is what constant uncertainty does to ordinary households. It makes people reactive. It makes relationships tense. It makes judgment shrink. It makes people tired in a way that sleep doesn't fix. Now, when people imagine collapse, they often imagine something dramatic, something sudden, like the lights going out overnight. But real instability often starts more quietly. It starts as friction. Things still work, but they work less well. They become slower, more expensive, and less reliable. You start needing more time, more money, more patience, more effort, just to live normally. And the trouble with friction is that it doesn't feel dramatic enough to respond to properly. People keep telling themselves it's temporary. They keep waiting for the old normal to come back. But while they wait, their household gets more strained, and their mind gets more exhausted. That's why the healthiest response is not obsession, and it's not denial. The healthiest response is steadiness. Steadiness doesn't mean pretending nothing is wrong. It means refusing to let uncertainty destroy your inner order. And inner order is what protects you. Because when the mind loses order, everything becomes harder. Fear compresses your thinking. It pushes you into survival mode. You stop thinking long-term, and you start craving instant certainty. You become vulnerable to loud voices that offer simple answers, even if those answers aren't true. This is one of the hidden dangers of our time. The noise machine. A lot of modern information isn't built to inform you. It's built to capture you. Fear spreads fast. Outrage spreads fast. Certainty sells faster than nuance. And if you're not careful, you end up consuming content that makes you more anxious but never wiser. So the question becomes practical. How do you stay stable in an unstable environment? The answer is not to try to control the world. The answer is to strengthen your household. That's where real resilience begins. I use a simple model built on 5 pillars: clarity, control, capacity, connection, and character. Clarity means you protect your judgment, you slow down, you verify, you limit noise, you stop feeding your mind a constant stream of emotional manipulation. Control means you focus on what you can influence: your spending habits, your routines, your relationships, your home culture, your health, your planning. Capacity means you build reserves, not only money, but energy, skills, and readiness. You create breathing room, because breathing room is what keeps fear from ruling your household. Connection means you strengthen relationships. You keep your home calm. You protect trust. You build a small circle of reliable people. You refuse to let the outside world turn everyone into enemies. And character means you hold your moral line under pressure. You stay honest when lying would be easier. You stay disciplined when shortcuts tempt you. You stay human when society becomes harsh. That's what stable households do. They don't need perfect certainty to live well. They need structure. Now I also want to speak to something deeper. A big part of the fear people feel right now isn't only financial or political. It's spiritual in the sense that it's about meaning. People are tired, and part of that tiredness comes from feeling like nothing is solid anymore, like the ground is moving. That feeling can produce 2 bad responses. Some people become cynical. They assume everything is corrupt, so nothing matters, and they stop trying. But cynicism is not wisdom. Cynicism is surrender. Other people become obsessed. They watch and scan and track every threat, thinking it will protect them. But obsession doesn't protect peace, it steals it. The stronger path is this: build something real. Build a stable household. Build routines that make life calmer. Build buffers that reduce panic. Build relationships that hold under stress. Build honesty that protects self-respect. Build discipline that keeps your mind clear. That is a quiet form of strength, and it matters more than most people realize, because children are watching. The next generation is learning how adults behave under pressure. Are adults reactive or steady? Are they truthful or manipulative? Are they disciplined or addicted to noise? If we want a better future, we don't start by shouting at the world. We start by building stable homes. Now, if you want to go deeper than this video, I wrote a premium ebook called Is the World Order Collapsing? It's a calm, truth-first guide that lays out these ideas in a structured, readable way and gives you a practical framework you can apply week by week. If you want it, you can find the link in the description. But even if you never buy anything, let me leave you with this. You do not need to be perfect to be stable. You do not need to predict the future to live wisely. You do not need to control the storm to build an anchor. You can choose steadiness. And in times like these, that choice is not small. Thanks for watching. Take care and keep your household strong.